Hey guys, good morning. So remember when I was saying we were gonna leave super freaking early? It is super freaking early. It's like 3 in the morning. We wanted to leave like before the video ended yesterday, but one of the GCFIs, yeah, one of those things flipped and I couldn't find it for the life of me. I think it's because I was probably tired. Anyway, I stayed up pretty much the entire time watching YouTube videos, just like the last time. Remember when the generator wouldn't work? I think, fingers crossed, I may have figured it out. So this is a test. Please, 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 please. Lights are still on. I think I did it. I'm pretty much the smartest guy on the planet right now. We still got stuff? Success! Hi guys. Marley's very spunky early in the morning. These two are not. Our little hitchhiker's still here. I think it's just like a giant locust. I think it's what you guys said in the comments yesterday. I don't like it. Gonna be a lot of firsts this morning. First gas fill up, first flying J.
I did first pee.
First pee? You already christened the toilet? We have to find a map, like a paper map. This happened last time. We're trying to find one of those. You just can't find them. Paper, nope. Oh, I should probably get some cheap gloves. Got an old school map. United States Interstate. It's probably what we need. It looks like Zion, Antelope, and then the Moab are all right here, so we're pretty lucky. We're not going all over here.
We have like 5 or 6 different places that we want to go to, but we're trying not to put too much into one time in regards to like driving. So I think we were gonna narrow it down to like
3 or 4, maybe?
Maybe
2 or 3.
Or 3, yeah.
I'm very ambitious.
Yeah. It's just too much driving. We don't have as much time as we did last time.
But if they're super close, we won't be too bad. Because it's not like going from here to here like we did last time.
But we have to take into consideration that
the amount of things to do. At any rate, it's going to be an adventure. We gotta go from here, our little can opener, part of Florida, all the way over here. Oh, we can go to the Four Corners again.
absolutely not.
We are not gonna do that again.
You know what though? The drive out there was pretty cool. The Four Corners itself, not the most exciting thing.
So we just stopped at the Four Corners, which is right here. I was in Arizona and Utah. Char was in New Mexico and Colorado.
It might be for some people, but for me it wasn't exactly.
Too much of a line.
The drive out there was pretty cool. The rocks
Yeah.
are beautiful, and I mean it's an experience.
Bad as it was, I would love to go through Route 66 again. Just don't want to deal with Roy's and the $8 a gallon of gas.
Brilliant man.
Super brilliant.
Excuse me, sir, are you driving? Diesel. Hey!
So we got to do the old school way and try to figure out. There's very little room. So, wow, this is very hot. What we want to do is Antelope Canyon is somewhere in this area. Zion is right here. There's Grand Canyon. We can go back there if you want.
No, we're gonna be in Utah, homdo.
Well,
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut.
Antelope
we're gonna,
is in Utah.
somehow
Arizona.
we're gonna cut this way. We gotta go. We're probably gonna go.
Probably take 40.
75 to 75. Oh, do we have to go to Atlanta? Hopefully we can kind of cut across somewhere in here.
40 all the way over.
No, we'll have to probably take 40 to 25 and then cut across somewhere in here.
Antelope's here. There's Zion right there. So we're gonna take probably 40 to these little highways. This probably will get drone shots right here.
Let's hit the road. High five.
One thing I still haven't figured out is how to fold them out. So I'm just gonna fold it this way.
All right, driver, get out of the driver's seat. Impossible to know when we were going to get places. I didn't get a chance to book certain places, and a lot of these had tours. I honestly thought maybe they were just kind of like hikes you walk through. Nope,
Antelope Canyon has very limited tours, so we're trying to call around. No joke, I had one open and I was typing my information, and literally I hit refresh on the page, it was gone. So it kind of got screwed on that, so we're trying to figure out if we should kind of swing by at the end of the trip and do Antelope and do Zion now. It's just a lot of like usually.
Only downfall, like if you're like us with being in an RV where we're kind of just like going by, what is it, what's the
Seat of our pants?
Yeah, seat of our pants, where we're not really making plans. We're just kind of like going with the flow. We know where we want to go, but we haven't really booked anything. Not always the smartest thing. It makes it exciting, but it doesn't always work in our favor. So one thing that we should have learned from last time to this time is that it's probably better to plan a little bit more ahead of time, but things I think are still going to work out. So keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, no joke, I probably have like 30 tabs open on my computer. My computer's just giving me the middle finger at this point.
We need to get a hold of these people now, that way it doesn't get booked up.
Yeah. We're making pretty good progress right now. It's just a matter of gotta stop every once in a while, let the dogs kind of run around. Although I gotta admit, they're doing a lot better this trip than they did last trip. I kind of feel like they kind of got used to it. Like Marley and Zoe just kind of lay and they fall asleep. Marley's got a captain's chair. Diesel on the other hand is a little spaz. He's got to always see what's going on, which is fine, but at the same time he gets really excited and he almost sits on Zoe, and I'm just afraid of Zoe biting him in the face. Zoe gets cranky when somebody sits on her. Other than that, everyone's been doing pretty well. The only thing that's kind of like frustrating right now is trying to book everything. Everyone's in cool down mode.
Except for his ears don't do that.
He can't do cool down mode.
He does that dumb deacon mode.
Marley.
I could do breath girls. There you go. Try it. Try it. Try it.
It's just an ice cream, pal.
Try it.
I'm not even kidding. I went to go grab the camera and I came back because I was like, oh, this is gonna be kind of funny. Like I'm gonna film it, you know, hitting 100. I came back and it literally stopped itself at 100, which by the way is insane anyway. I am going to have to you're gonna have to give me a pat on the back on this one. That's my head. I just booked the Antelope Canyon tour, RV site, Zion's RV site and tour, and Bryce Canyon's, both
No,
there.
we don't have a tour.
No tours, I'm sorry, RV sites. All last minute. Oh, and what's the other one called? Dixie something? So we're gonna hit Zion, Bryce Canyon, Dixie National Forest for the pups, and there's awesome trails.
We'd love to go to more places, but we're trying to do it this time where we actually like go to a place.
It's actually like a vacation and stuff like that. But
get settled in, go explore, don't feel like we're
I
rushed.
think we're like 4 days or something in Zion, which is the place Allie really has been wanting to go her whole life. The whole reason why I turned this camera on is because I'm going to gloat right now and just say how awesome I am that I did this. It took me all freaking day, but I will just have to say, if any of you guys are travel agents, that is not an obsolete profession. A lot of people are like, oh, travel agents, you know, they're kind of obsolete. You don't need those anymore. I would have happily paid hundreds of dollars for somebody else to do that. Not hundreds, I'm just kidding, I'm exaggerating.
The thing is, Char found all these RV parks that are like really close to every national park that we're going to.
Yeah, because I'm awesome and I'm good at this stuff. But right now, I am going to do nothing. I'm gonna eat some gummy bears and just annoy Allie.
Well, I have to tell you something. I've never actually driven up the west coast of Florida into the Panhandle. I've never done that before. Usually when we drive out of Florida, we just drive straight up and we drive into like Georgia. This time we drove up the west coast and then drove across the Panhandle. It took forever. 3:06. We left at probably at the very latest 6 a.m. We have officially made it out of Florida. We only have like 26 more hours until we get to Bryce. But the good thing is that we're actually not going to be in Bryce until we don't have to be there due to our reservations at the RV park that we're going to be staying at until Friday the 27th. So we can kind of take our time a little bit. I think we're going to try and push ourselves to go as far as we possibly can tonight. That way tomorrow we're not rushing. We can just like get there. We can stop at some place if we want to. There are so many little things about this RV that I'm like so thankful for now. Like the fact that there's a generator in here, and when we want to stop, like if we wanted to stop and take a quick little like cat nap, we could turn the generator on and it's still blowing some nice cold air. This one, like we told you earlier, is a lot smaller than the one, not really a lot, but smaller than the one that we had last year, but we love it, and I actually think the dogs love it too.
We kind of have to keep stopping every once in a while because we got to keep letting these guys out. I just took them for a nice little run out there at a good old Walmart stop. It's like I'm on tour all over again.
We have both officially, it's not even on.
Hold on.
I didn't turn it on.
All right, now you can turn it on.
Tips and tricks of driving an RV. You want to turn the generator off before you turn the car on, and vice versa. Still driving, we've got like 20 hours left.
Sick of the woods. Well, if we get bored, we can hit up the casino now.
Woo! Big money, big money.
I think we got our own little spot, all by ourselves. Got a nice little field for the dogs. Oh, there it is. I remember this now. Day one of the trip, and you know, it's kind of funny, like I was thinking the entire drive, you know, like obviously the first day of any road trip is always the hardest for me. The last RV trip, the first day was always just, it was drive, and there's just very little to actually do. So you just really want to get to where you want to go. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Start getting excited. I'm actually getting really pumped. Zion, Bryce, the first one we're doing is Bryce Canyon. If you've never even heard of it, just Google it. It's beautiful. I do want to say thank you to a bunch of the CTFXC patrons right up there. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Patreon family, and thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Don't forget to watch. I'll see you. Bye guys. Good night.